This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth. We are here in the Denver airport here in Colorado, and for many of the PFT audience, they may have already seen these things, but since we're here, we're going to break this down a little bit for you, some of the murals and symbolism here in this airport. So one of the first ones we come across here is depicting somewhat of an apocalyptic scenario going on in the background, and it's a pretty troubling mural when you see the dead people and the coffins and little dead girl there holding a Bible and a broken clock. We have some of the kind of Aboriginal community here also in coffins. And then there's another one right over here that depicts a similar scenario where there's a grouping of all sorts of different races and people. It says on the bottom, "In peace and harmony with nature." And the center piece all resides around this, what looks like a Kabbalistic tree of life, but to me this is more about the ecumenical movement and the merging of religions into a one world religion eventually. Here we have, I would say, the most troubling mural in this airport, and we see the stormtrooper of death stabbing the dove of peace. All along the back there's people crying, holding their dead children, and here are more dead children. And to say this is bizarre is quite the understatement. I mean, what would you make of this? Beside it, we have the stormtrooper of death here on the ground with all the peoples of the world uniting. Once again, we know this is all about the one world government, the one world caste system, the one world police state, the one world religion. And this is precisely the conditioning, I guess you could call it. The imagery that they've displayed here is for the initiate to understand that this is depicting an apocalyptic scenario which is leading towards a one world government, new world order. Alright guys, now we've found the icing on the cake, which explains everything. Check this out. This plaque, folks, explains everything. This entire airport was designed by the Freemasons, and it says here, Denver International Airport, the dedication capstone. The time capsule beneath this stone contains messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in the year 2094. There's a time capsule buried underneath this capstone by the Masons with their strict instruction to open it up in the year 2094. This was the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, free and accepted Masons of Colorado and the jurisdictions. There were a couple Grand Masters who were responsible for the laying of this cornerstone and the dedication of this airport. And here's the very telling part, folks. New World Airport Commission. Well, first of all, the New World Airport Commission doesn't even exist. In fact, it was only founded specifically for this purpose. And if the wording there is any telling to you, New World is exactly what this place is all about. And so there you have it, folks. One thing I do find very interesting is the fact that the motto of Freemasonry is order out of chaos. And that seems to be exactly what is being depicted, not only on those murals, but on various plaques and imagery all over this airport. So really it all boils down to order out of chaos and this concept that like the phoenix rising from the ashes, the new world order will be born out of some sort of apocalyptic scenario. That seems to be the message that is being displayed here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it, and check out our other expose on the Freemasonic Lodge in Washington, D.C. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.